Hello, my gorgeous Aries. This is Debs, and this is your reading for March 2024. Aries, I hope you guys are well. Things are good here with me. It's a bit cold in this room. I need to warm up. Aries, in meditation, I actually saw two people play fighting, winding each other up. Jesting with each other, but it was quite light-hearted. It didn't have any serious undertones. And I was then taken to what looked like a full-on war between two people, jabbing at each other, calling each other names, a bit spiteful. And it shocked me. And I heard the words, the game was taken too far. It was just taken too far. So Aries, I feel as if you two are now sort of coming back together again, licking your wounds, both of you, because you reached a point of sort of no return. We can't do this anymore. We absolutely hate each other's guts. We don't want to be anywhere near each other. It's done. And I feel both of you have been sort of in your separate corners for a period of time. I feel that you're going to gradually move back towards each other for a proper conversation. How did we let things get to this point? How did we let things go this far? What are we doing, right? Yeah. So Aries, what started as a game became very serious. And I feel the two of you may have been considering divorce, or you may have been considering moving out of living together. Whatever this is a serious relationship. But what started as two people maybe being a little bit irritated with each other has turned into a sort of full-on battlefield, is what I'm getting. So yeah, Aries, let's get into this and see what comes through. Okay, fingers crossed you guys are going to make it. The deck that I'm using is the Tarot Grand Lux by Ciro Marchetti. As you know, everything is down below, listed in the description box. All the decks I use and the link to join the channel if you're interested in membership. All right, Aries. Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What do we have for March 2024? I'm hearing the sticking point. I'm also seeing somebody light a fuse. Okay. Somebody may have sparked someone's anger with something they did or said. They may have talked to their partner and said, oh, okay, well, you didn't mean it, or it's all right, I'll forgive you. But I'm hearing there's no smoke without fire. Okay. Yeah. I think you two have been quietly smouldering. Okay. Trying not to take this too far, but it has been taken too far, and you two are sort of now cooling your heels. All right. Okay. Right. Surrender. White flag. Let's come back together again and really talk about this. Yeah. Wow. Okay. We got a King of Wands. Could be you, Aries. Could be indicative of your person, Aries. Yeah, okay. All right. So, Aries, we have the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Death card. Now, my Aries. You know what Auntie Debs is going to say, right? Yes, you do. The King of Wands is highly attractive, very sensual, and he tends to go and get what he wants. But, Aries, you may have reached a point of no return. You may have reached a point where a little bit of light flirtation may have turned into a one-night stand, may have turned into an affair, and it might be you were in danger of your whole relationship going under. Now, Aries, you may have had a fling with a Scorpio, or your long-term partner could be a Scorpio, but I feel I may be dealing with a masculine energy. Sorry for my girls out there, who might have taken something too far. That's what I feel. It was supposed to be lighthearted. It was supposed to be just a little bit of flirtation. Yeah, something was taken too far, and I feel, Aries, there has been full-on war. I keep hearing that word. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah. Okay. Six of Swords, yes. So, Aries, both of you are trying to rebuild this connection. I'm hearing brick by brick, like Hadrian's Wall, you're trying to rebuild this connection. Both of you realizing you want to move to calmer waters. You don't want this to end, but it's been a challenge emotionally, is what I'm getting. The Sun. There was enlightenment, Aries, that both of you missed each other. It could be a sense that both of you were to blame, Aries. You know, it usually takes two to tango. You may be wanting to patch things up with a Leo, Aries in particular. Or Aries, you may be wanting to travel to see someone at a distance if you two live in different areas to sort of try to smooth things over. You're a little bit nervous, Aries. You're moving towards this person through shark-infested waters. Those swords always remind me of shark-infested waters for some reason. You may be a bit nervous. They say they want to patch things up with me. They say that they want everything to calm down, but do they really mean it? Do they mean it? In the past, Aries, Queen of Swords. I feel there was very cold communication between you and your person. And after that time with the Six of Wands, Aries, both of you may have just chucked yourself into work. We always argue. I just want to forget about this. I'm going to work overtime, right? I don't want to go home. I don't want to see my person. I'm just going to work overtime. It could be that both of you, dare I say this, might have been sitting in a little bit of ego. Both of you wanting to win. Both of you wanting to be right. But Aries, however this happened, things escalated. And it became really unpleasant, is what I'm getting here. What you're thinking about is the Ten of Pentacles. So Aries, you could have had a sharp wake-up call that any moment now your person was going to call divorce. I feel, Aries, you're not just wanting to patch up this relationship for the sake of financial stability, although I have to admit there is an element of that. But it's almost you feeling that this was just taken way too far, maybe by both of you. Maybe your person, Aries, felt a bit left out in the cold, so she became more and more withdrawn and more defensive, and maybe a bit spiteful. Queen of Swords can be someone who sort of lashes out. And as a result, Aries, you might have stepped up a bit of flirting with somebody that you were attracted to, and the whole thing just disintegrated. It just fell apart. In the immediate future, Seven of Cups. I think, Aries, you're trying to find a way to get the two of you back on track. You're looking at options. It could be, do we see a counsellor? It could be, do we simply book a really lovely 2-week holiday and try to get close again? Do we move to a new area so we don't have to sit in a house where there's been horrible memories of vicious arguments? You're trying to figure out what to do here. What you're fearing is that it's not going to work. What you're fearing is that you two are going to end up moving into a divorce. Because Aries, I feel with this legal contract energy, you two are potentially married. Now, if you're not actually married, then this is you sharing a home. It may be both of you have been paying mortgage payments for goodness knows how long. Okay. You have some kind of legal contract between the two of you. In your person's energy, Aries, the Three of Wands. This is someone who wants peace between the two of you. They want to embrace change. I feel this is someone in the immediate future, Aries, who is waiting for you to travel to see them, waiting for you to get off that plane. They're going to be there in arrivals, waiting for you to pull up in your car. You two live some kind of distance. They are really, really hoping that this is going to work out too. So I'm hearing that's the first step. We both actually want this to work. In your hopes, Aries, hoping to get out of this heavy, stressed energy. Wow. Okay, guys. The outcome, the Strength card. Now, this can be holding back from temptation. It's also you, Aries, sitting in a lot of courage, right? It takes courage to admit when you're wrong. It takes courage to say, I'm sorry. A lot of Leo energy, Aries, it could well be that you're wanting to travel to see a Leo to apologize, but it could be anyone, guys. But someone here has Leo in their chart for sure, with the Six of Wands, the Sun, and the Strength card, all denoting Leo. Now, Aries, you could be a female Aries, okay, who is wanting to patch things up with a masculine fire sign who could be a Leo, all right? And this is a masculine who you may have realized wasn't faithful to you. But you two have a foundation of sorts. 10 of Pentacles, Justice card. Clarification for you, Aries. 9 of Cups. Okay. You're thinking about overindulgence and sitting in your head. 8 of Swords. Your person's energy, the Star. Aquarian energy, King of Swords. So Aries, what we have here is the two of you deciding it's time to have a no holds barred, open, honest series of conversations. How did this start? How did this bickering start? When did you decide that you were attracted to someone else? Why did you feel the need to step out of the relationship? It's going to be a little bit challenging, Aries, because a wound is going to have to be opened. You guys may also end up going way back. Maybe resentment built 10 years ago for something and someone never forgot and somebody couldn't get over what happened. I feel that I'm hearing dirty linen is going to be aired. Okay, all right, it's all going to come out in the wash. But the good thing is, Aries, is that I feel both of you want it to work. So guys, let's get into this and see what comes through, okay? Archangel Michael, what is the energy of the Six of Swords crossed with the Sun for my Aries? The Hermit. So Aries, you have been doing a lot of soul searching. You've gone into introspection. You may be going through a little bit of midlife crisis for some of you. Emotions coming to the surface, resentment building up, and realizing that life is short. For some, you could be thinking about a Virgo. But whatever happened here, Aries, this was a very painful ending. And you two have been in separation, considering what to do about this relationship. Yes, this was a very painful ending with a 10 of Swords. Now, Aries, you may have betrayed a Virgo, or there could have been a Virgo third party in the mix. But I feel this just got out of control somehow. What are you thinking about, Aries? Okay. Yeah. You're looking at the past. How did we get to this point where with the Ace of Swords, it just ended and abruptly? What are you thinking about, Aries? Yeah, okay. Page of Pentacles. So your person is waiting to embrace change. They're wanting to heal the connection, but they do want to have a really serious conversation with you. You, Aries, are trying to figure out a way of mending this. And I feel, Aries, you're going to be the first one to reach out with a gift. Turning up with a little gift. This is you wanting to talk to your person to try and patch things up. Because this just got out of control. It escalated. And I don't think either of you thought a lot about it until there was a moment where one of you said, okay, that's enough. I'm not playing this game anymore. This has now become hurtful. It's become toxic. I don't know how we got to this point, but we need to really talk about this. Because Aries, somebody ended up packing up their bags and moving out, or somebody ended up saying, okay, I'm going to talk to a lawyer next week. I think we should divorce. It got to that point. And both of you now, having calmed down, looked at your individual patterns of behavior, maybe, you're realizing there is a chance that this could come back together again. So Aries, I feel that you sat in the Queen of Swords in the past. You may have felt a bit bitter and resentful for some reason. You may know that you're a bit cold. You may know that you said a few harsh things. And after that time, Aries, you may have sat in a bit of ego. I'm sorry, guys, but that is what we have. I actually think I'm connecting with a female Aries who may have, out of fear of being rejected or fear of being cheated on, became very cold, very distant with their partner. Aries, I feel your partner is the King of Wands. So Aries, something happened in the past with the Queen of Swords. What happened in the past for you, Aries? Something upset you, which turned you cold. Something upset you. Okay. So Aries, if we go right the way back, could have been 5 years ago, could have been 10 years ago, could have been 6 months ago. You felt as if you had to carry the weight of this relationship. It might have started as your person losing their job. It might be your person was made redundant, or you felt as if they expected you to do everything, right? You could have been dealing with someone who had been cosseted by their mother, right? So when you two got married or when you two moved in together, this is a masculine who got used to a woman doing everything for him. Yes, you do the cooking, washing, ironing, cleaning, and you bring in the money, right? It might have been something similar to that. Whatever this was, Aries, you got angry, you felt frustrated, and with the energy of the Ten of Wands, it all became too much. So Aries, I feel back then, resentment started to build up. Yes. And you became defensive. So you may have withheld passion. You may have not wanted to get physical with your person. It's almost as if, no, I'm too tired to sleep with you. Yeah, no, because I've got to do everything around here. It's that sort of energy I'm getting, Aries. Yeah. You were so busy trying to manage everything sort of on your own. I don't know what happened with your person. It could have been job loss. It could be that they were just, in a nicer sense, sitting in a bit of spoilt energy. I'm sorry, guys. Aries, you felt you had to carry everything on your own, juggling money, trying to cope with the day-to-day duties and responsibilities, go to work, bring in money. Somehow I feel as if I'm dealing with a female Aries who sort of had to carry the both of you for a period of time. And I feel, Aries, you felt annoyed about that. You felt upset about that, but it might be that you couldn't do anything about it at the time. Whatever this was, you then moved into the Six of Wands. It might be that you did very well in your career, or it might be that you felt your person was sitting in a bit of ego. What happened with the energy of the Six of Wands after that time? Okay, Aries. I feel after this pressure you were under, you actually became very successful in the work that you did. And you could have, in the nicest sense, sort of rubbed your person's nose in it. Well, look at what I can achieve when I'm under pressure. I get things done. I can be highly successful. I'm bringing in the money. What the hell are you doing? It was that sort of energy. It was that sort of energy. Yeah, Aries, you did really, really well. Okay, well, if I have to carry both of us, I'll do it. And I will be successful at it. And you were. Aries, at some point, you were bringing home the money, and I don't think your person was. Maybe your person felt emasculated. Maybe your person felt you didn't need them. Maybe your person felt as if they weren't worthy of you. This could have been insecurity. But I feel after carrying the both of you, you became highly successful. And rather than both of you sort of balancing each other out again, I think it got worse. I think things just got worse. Maybe your person started to feel resentful that you were the successful one. Maybe your person sat in the King of Wands, didn't like it. So Aries, what you're thinking about now is about the foundation of the relationship, the 10 of Pentacles. You're really keen to hang on to the stability of this relationship. But you are feeling heartbroken. Maybe you're wondering if you can get the love back. Did this just turn into a convenient relationship? But you want to try, Aries. You want to try. Seven of Swords. So you're heartbroken about lies and deceit. Aries, if there was a situation where your person had financial issues for whatever reason, could have been made redundant, could be a business went under, and you had to carry both of you for a period of time, not only did you feel underneath a bit resentful of that, and you may have felt guilty because, you know, it's horrible if you lose your job. I've been there too. It's awful if you're made redundant because even if it's nothing to do with you, there's a sense of, I'm not good enough, you know? I couldn't make a success out of this. There's a deep-seated feeling of failure. So whilst your person was maybe dealing with a sense of failure, trying to get their self-confidence going again, maybe to look for new jobs, you had to carry both of you. And even though you were successful in doing that, Aries, you may have been in a strange way too successful. Your person may have felt you didn't need him. Or you may have been rubbing his nose in it. Oh, look how much money I'm bringing in, right? Why don't you go and get a job? It may not have been that easy for your guy to get a job. So I feel the two of you drifted further and further apart. Ironically, the more successful you became, I feel the more distant your guy got from you. And maybe to bolster his confidence, he may have stepped out and had a fling. Because what you're heartbroken about is the Seven of Swords. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands for my Aries? Thank you, Michael. April the 11th? Really? To the 26th of June. Okay. Aries, you're going to make a concerted effort on the 11th of April or the 26th of June or within that period of time. You are trying to figure out ways of bringing peace and love back into the relationship. Your person is wanting to embrace change and is hoping their ships are going to come in with you. So the good news is, Aries, both of you want to patch things up. You're both agreeing here that you've gone through too much to just let this go. And this may have started off, as I initially said, as a sort of niggle, something that another person was irritated about, and everything just escalated from there. And what you're realizing is both of you love each other. Yes, a lot of things have happened, but you both feel that with a bit of time and effort, this can be sorted out. So let's have a look at your person's energy. What are they thinking about with the Three of Wands? The Ace of Coins. Now, if this is someone who had financial issues, this is someone who's got a job, but they may need to move to take on that new role. So they want to talk to you about that. This could be somebody who's been quietly working, building up a lump sum of money to prove to you that they are back on their feet. This is definitely somebody who wants to start again. They want to rebuild the foundation of this connection. What else is your person thinking about, Aries? Yeah, the drama. Five of Wands. Which ended in both of you cutting off communication, not talking, blocking each other. What's your person thinking about, Aries? The Devil. There could have been a Capricorn third party in the mix, or this person could be a Capricorn. But I feel this is someone who is not wanting things to disintegrate the way they did when you guys were together. So patterns of behavior have to change. Any sense of sitting in ego, tit for tat, you annoyed me, so I'm going to do this, in many ways, a little bit of childish energy, a little bit of immature energy. Your person is saying, okay, Aries, let's be adults about this. Let's be adults about this. Now, if your person was sat in toxic energy, maybe they stepped out, maybe they said unpleasant things, maybe they behaved badly, whatever they did, Aries, this is someone who is trumping the devil. This is somebody who's pushing away toxic patterns of behavior. Two of Swords, the devil, right? What are they saying to you, Aries? Yes. Page of Swords. This is someone who wants to tell you the truth, that they were sat in toxic energy, but they've got rid of that energy now, and they want to have a serious conversation. Because with the Four of Cups, Aries, I think they've been dreaming of this working out again. This is someone who feels as if it might be a challenge for you two to patch things up, but they really want to try. They really want to try. Queen of Wands. Aries, your person's thinking about you. They really want you back. They still love you. They still find you gorgeous. There's a lot of chemistry. That hasn't changed. How do they feel about Aries? Four of Wands. So you guys could have been living together. You could have been engaged. I don't think you were married. But you two, if you were engaged, had set a wedding date, or if you were living together, you were talking about getting engaged. This was a serious relationship. Your person may be hoping to patch things up to the point where you can move forward and talk about getting married. It's as if, who are we kidding? We love each other. We've just been very childish in this. I feel that it was a difficult set of circumstances which caused the initial crack in the foundation. I don't think it was anything to do with the two of you losing love for each other. I don't. And I think you're realizing this And because of that, you two are deciding to give this another shot. So Aries, your person wants to be with you. I think you, Aries, are trying to figure out a way of bringing peace back to this connection. Yeah. Okay. So Aries, your person stepped out on you. You sabotaged the connection. And the whole thing went under. With the energy of the Six of Coins, you may have just been constantly badgering your person about money. You know, get a job, try and find a job, anything. You know, I'm working my butt off here and you're just sitting there not doing anything. There might have been a lot of issues relating to what each of you was putting into the connection. And I think, Aries, you felt resentful that you had to work so hard to carry both of you for a period of time, and then to find out that maybe your person cheated on you because perhaps potentially they lost their sense of self-confidence. You know, the masculine is normally the provider. It's sort of programmed in them. If they cannot provide for their partner, they lose their sense of confidence, their sense of self-esteem. It disintegrates. And when it disintegrates, they take desperate measures. And sometimes that causes a masculine to want to cheat. I want to be given love, attention, passion. I want to be admired by another woman because I'm not feeling good about myself, right? So I think this whole thing went under initially due to money, possibly a job issue, or if your person had started a business, it wasn't working. So Aries, here you both are now. You're realizing you sabotaged the connection because you kept banging on about the money. I'm earning here. What are you doing? When are you getting a job? And your person feels as if they let you down because they cheated on you with somebody else. Five of Cups. Aries, I don't know exactly what went on here. I mean, you may have felt so tired and burdened with all this work that you were doing to try and support both of you, that you may have lashed out, you may have said some unpleasant things, and this is you sitting in regret. What was your energy, Aries? There is regret here. Yeah, okay. Knight of Swords. So very unpleasant words, harsh words, hurtful words, maybe, Aries, purely out of frustration and a sense of exhaustion is what I'm getting, Aries. So, this is a difficult situation. What is the energy between the two of you? Let's check this out. Ace of Wands. Okay, Aries. The good news is that the love is still there and the chemistry is still there. Good. Both of you want this to work out. Both of you want a passionate new start. You're hoping, Aries, with the Nine of Wands, to come out of feeling stressed and burdened. Because I think you've been having sleepless nights with the Nine of Swords. Are we able to patch things up? Yeah. Two of Wands. Both of you are standing at crossroads right now. This is going to be a very important time. I feel the divine wants everything out on the table. Fears, doubts, insecurities. How did this actually start? Let's get to the root of the issue, dig out that root, look at where this first began, and then work from there, right? Look back. What happened after that little crack in the foundation happened? What happened after that? I think if both of you have the courage to sort of dissect the past with open, honest conversation, whilst you guys sit on the sofa holding hands, right? Don't forget, you're trying to patch things up. This isn't both of you saying, well, you did that, so I did that. No, this is you two sitting somewhere comfortable, together, close, and being honest with each other. That is what this is all about. Both of you somehow are knowing that you have to hold back from patterns of behavior. Aries, it may be for you that when you start to feel taken advantage of, when you start to feel as if your person doesn't appreciate you, become cold and angry, okay? And if you become cold and angry, your person feels as if you don't love them. And so your person feels as if they need to get love from somebody else. Those patterns of behavior need to be stamped down on, looked at, corrected. If you can both hold back from being triggered into negative cycles of behavior, you guys are going to make it. It depends. Let's see how strong you guys are. Archangel Michael, what is Aries person going to say? Okay, Knight of Coins. I think your person, Aries, is going to talk to you about the fact that they are sorting out their finances. This is somebody who may have got a new job, or this is somebody who's saying to you, I have got a new job, but I will need to talk to you because it's quite a way away from where we live. What else are they saying? Three of Cups. I feel your person wants to say to you that they want you to look happy again. They want to bring fun back into the relationship. Maybe everything became a bit too serious. Maybe you two used to have fun. You used to go out. You used to have date night. You used to have weekends at home, curled up, you know. And maybe all that went out the window. It became a bit too serious. So they're going to talk to you about that too. You know, we need to have a little bit of fun in this relationship. We need to enjoy each other's company. We need to have weekends away sometimes. We need to remember why we fell in love to begin with. So that is what your person is saying. I'm sorting out the money. I've got a new job. We may have to move. He's also saying, Three of Cups, I want to reunite with you. I want to come back together with you, but we need to inject a little bit of fun back into this relationship. It got a bit too serious, a bit too cold, a bit too much about the stability. Your person wants to feel the love, the affection, the playful energy that you two sat in when you first met. What are you saying to your person, Aries? What are you saying? Four of Swords. Maybe overworking, Aries, took its toll on your health. You may have become very depressed, you know, extremely tired. You didn't want to spend time with your person. You just wanted to come home from work and have supper and go to bed. You were just exhausted. You didn't want to spend time with your person because you were just too tired. But what you're saying, Aries, is Page of Cups. I'm sorry I didn't show you the love that you needed. I'm sorry I didn't give you any attention, but I kind of had to keep us afloat. Yeah. I was just worried because with the Five of Pentacles, you know, we were struggling financially. So I had no choice. But there we go, Aries. What you're saying to your person is, but I still love you. Of course I still love you. So this is you two figuring out why this went under. And this is you two patching things up, Aries. Where are things going to go from this point on, Michael? Where are things going to go for these two? Hangman. Both of you are going to see each other's points of view. Both of you are going to understand how this escalated and became so painful for the both of you. Yeah. Judgment, Sag energy. You're making a serious decision here about what? Okay, very simple. You're making a serious decision between the two of you. This is a pact to communicate when one of you feels upset, or one of you feels put upon, or one of you feels that the other person is not appreciating them. We have to talk. We can't bottle things up, bury our head in work, or try to seek comfort from someone else, because this is going to go under again. So what you're both saying is, we need to learn from this. But Aries, you can learn from this. You two are a true pair. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Your person wants this to work. He wants to heal the connection with you. And with the King of Swords, he wants to be honest. And I feel, Aries, you love your person, Two of Cups, and you're trying to figure out a way to bring you two back together again. So both of you want this to work. Do we have a final card, please, from the universe? Final message. The Wheel of Destiny. The divine is giving you a second chance to work together, to pull together, to come back and reunite. You can both do it. The love is there. The passion is there. I think what you've both realized is that everything just got out of control because, Aries, you felt under too much pressure and your person felt unappreciated. That's actually what we're looking at. And what you're realizing is, in the future, we have to communicate so that this never happens again. You're going to be stronger moving forward from this point onwards. So, Aries, a beautiful reading. I really hope that whomever this is for, this has helped them. Let me know, guys, in the comments. I'm leaving it there. Take care of yourselves, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Aries.